So this is starting to feel like we're in an MTV show, because every week they're starting to become more and more like a broad drama popping up within this community. And I'm not sure what's happening. I've been kind of been notified about the topic 2 weeks ago, and I think the whole idea around it, I'm going to share my thoughts as we go in. But I feel like me reacting to this video is gonna probably get me canceled in some sort of way, or somebody will bring up my point in some sort of way in the future. So and I would think to myself, maybe I shouldn't react to this, but I feel like talking about these topics and bringing more like view into it within the community is the best thing to heal and make it better like forward. I have a lot of things to say, but I want to say it as we go through the video. I haven't seen this video yet. I've heard a little bit of it. There's a lot of controversial stuff going to be shown up, and yeah, I'm a little bit worried. But before we get into it, before we start looking at the video itself, I do want to say that if you are watching this video, make sure you like this video on YouTube to help the algorithm god to present it to more people, and also sub to the channel if you enjoy reaction videos like this. Now let's get into it.
Tuber is a tuber.
So by the way, I noticed that he has cut out, this was not the intro, he actually doxed somebody. I've seen the 30-second first of this video and not the rest, but he has actually removed the first 30 seconds because he doxed a Vtuber that was within Corpo, and there was a lot of posts where Japanese, Chinese, etc. would say something that sound like the N-word, and some might have said the N-word. But he kind of like removed what they were actually saying was something completely different, which was a sentence, and it was taken out of context completely. Dox as real life address and name? No. Dox as face. Dox as how they look, which should not be shown at all because they are not really tried to present how they kind of look in real life at all. Just trying to stay hidden. So they dox their personal look, but at least what I can see is that he removed it. Now I do want to say I love this guy. I like this guy a lot. I've seen this guy on I don't have a biased view toward him because I don't really watch his Twitch that much, but I've seen this guy a lot on Kenji stream. I think he's funny. He seems like a guy that is very, very up and going and very reasonable and a very smart individual. So I think that what he's going to say has a lot of things, has a lot of values. I'm very interested to hear his view on it.
Is virtual, all right? Vtuber, stupid. Now I'm going to cook y'all niggas.
He's going to cook.
Welcome to my office, man. Have a seat. We got a conversation that we need to have, B. I'm going to just preface this by saying I ain't the end all be all. You can do, say, or be whatever the fuck you want to do, say, or be.
I'm a little teacher.
Do you. Do you. I really don't give a fuck. I'm just making fun of y'all because I've been here for like 3 years.
Damn.
3 years. And y'all are some of the biggest bozos I've ever experienced in my life. But there's an audience for everything, right? Cool. Suck my d. Y'all probably gonna call me something racist after this anyway. Never. Again. Suck my d. I don't care. No matter how you feel about this, anger, or you get a laugh, you gonna feel something because you know I'm right.
So I do want to say though that regardless of how you feel, I think that everybody should take a note and remember that this is like a view from some part of the community, right? So if this is about VTuber community, like I know he doesn't want to say he's a part of it all, but you gotta take a note on what everybody feels in a way. If you don't really know how every sort of like portion of the community feel, you're kind of neglecting it, and it won't really go and get any better with time.
All right, let's cook.
GTA 5 and
only 4% of y'all niggas is dead ass actually funny, just like the rest of the internet. Y'all see one person say or do something of comedic value, then latch onto it and suckle it until you run it into the ground. This shit's ridiculous. Y'all took the W's, the gats, the riz, the tee-hees, and all the and y'all made it way worse than it already was.
Bliat? No. Fuck, I'm so off.
So it literally means the actual what it's short for is get your act together.
What?
Ah, okay, it's abbreviation.
I would be your sugar daddy. On God, no cap.
Nah, that though, like,
I feel like that is just TikTok. That's just brain rot TikTok
how
stuff.
long are y'all gonna suckle on the social media comedy titty before you come up with your own shit for a ha ha he he, huh? Like, what's good with y'all? Y'all can't be funny on y'all own. Y'all that bland. Y'all wheat thins. Y'all wheat. Y'all whole wheat. Oatmeal with no additions. This shit is ridiculous. Also, loud doesn't always mean funny. Only sometimes. Like, I'm from New York, you feel what I'm saying? So if I wake up at 7 o'clock...
I do think that's a little bit petty and weird to talk about how other people do their content. I think this guy's funny as hell. I think he's funny as hell. And he can sit there and shit talk on anybody else and it doesn't matter, like, in my view. I don't give a fuck. But I do think it's weird to talk about how other people do their content. Like, if they're shit at their content, you just keep that in the back of your mind and don't insult them. Leave them be. Like, that, it's all up to them and how people behave. You don't want to dictate how somebody behave. That's weird as fuck. Leave them be. Let them talk and say their own thing. Now, all of this GawD and W and everything else, I think that's just TikTok brain rot.
In the morning, and then here's some Puerto Rican shorty that lived next door barking on her man, talking
Damn.
about,
That's why you look like your dad, and your dad ugly as fuck.
I'm gonna laugh really, really hard. Now tell me, why are you, as a 42-year-old white man from Alabama, talking as an 8-year-old Japanese girl?
Money.
Don't be doing no goddamn
Easy clap.
Oni-chan in my ear with a full beard and 6 kids running around the trailer park looking for the 7th one because it got abducted by a possum. Get
I'm
your
gonna be real though. Like, I think that, I don't know if this is a perception VTubers have itself or if it's a perception people outside of the VTuber community have. But I've seen in my comment section that a lot of people think that VTubers could roleplay all the time. And I can go in more into depth of this, but like, there's a lot of VTuber out there that do actually roleplay. They do play a character. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like, if they want to be their own kind of thing and on their character and they want to be that view on their stream, that's up to them. But that ain't everybody. So I can understand what he's saying. And I can understand that he finds it cringe. Like, if he finds it cringe, that's fine. Like, listen, I find a lot of fucking things cringe. But I'm not talking about those things. I'm leaving those things be. I don't give a shit. But... there's a lot of VTuber out there that do roleplay, and a lot of audiences do look for role-playing VTuber that do play a character that pretends to be that Japanese dude, but they're actually from Poland. And, you know, they're like a 50-year-old dude with a dad bod, and he's smoking like 50 packs of cigarette, and he's not a 20-year-old sexy Japanese guy that knows how to be a samurai. You know, like, it's not the fictional reality is completely different from what they're trying to translate into their own content. So you gotta, it's fine. It's completely fine.
together.
That's
Cut
oddly
that
specific. I could say anything.
out. You ain't no goddamn princess. All up on the stream talking about some kimochi oni-chan, but then you turn the stream off and you smoking 12 Newports with a
Dude, he knows. He knows exactly what the hell I'm talking about.
baseball full of dip in your lip, looking for your last son like,
God dang it.
God
Where the hell is the
damn.
coder? God dang.
That was a hell of a good one, brother.
Go get my baby back.
get your shit together, money. Stop oni-chaning in my ear. You got food stamps to worry about, a child to rescue, and you got a cousin to kiss. Stop.
What does it say on his tongue? Does it say pussy? What does it say?
me? How many of y'all niggas is demon lords from hell?
I agree. I remember 2 years, like a year ago. I don't know how many VTubers were not like acting like they were a vampire. Like male VTubers. Like, think about this for a moment. Every male VTuber like a year ago spoke like they were Dracula. Like every popular one, majority of them. There are too many demon VTubers. There are too many, a lot of like edgy boy VTuber, and they're not edgy or goth or do anything like that in real life, which does feel is a little bit weird. But at the same time, I don't care about anybody else's business. You want to? This is an arena where you can be what the hell you want. You can be what the fuck you want. If you want to be a fairy, like a 2 feet fairy with a dad bod, but you're actually like a 7 feet tall man, the muscle head, like, and you want to be a fairy, that's all up to you. It doesn't really matter. And same as with these demon edgelord that are not really edgelords in real life at all. I think it's just an easy design, and it comes back to kind of like VTubers. Whenever you start out, you don't know what the hell you want to be. You don't know what you want to be, and you're not creative. You don't know how to design stuff, so you just pick something you've seen, and you think to yourself, dude, I want to look sexy. I want to be something that girls will love, you know, like the girls, men will be gay for me. Girls will be fucking loving me. Like, so let me be a sexy, edgy demon dude that's going to have this deep voice sounding like Corpse Husband, or sound like I smoked 50 packs of cigarettes. I mean, there's a lot of them. And I'm not saying if you are that, you pop the hell off. You have fun, baby. You have a good time. You be you. But we cannot deny that there's billion of them. It's majority. There's barely any male VTuber that look like me. And when I say me, I'm saying bright. Most male VTuber are dark, edgy, and like demons. But there's a lot of like, I feel like there's a lot of everything now because the whole fandom is saturated.
How many fucking departments does the underworld have? Who's hiring y'all? Iron Mouse? She got bread. She got bread to be hiring all y'all niggas. There's like 12 million of y'all. What are y'all credentials? How do I get a job down there? There's like 50 million of y'all niggas down there, and every single one of y'all look like edgy anime boy Google searches.
Pretty much.
Which brings me to my next point. Why all y'all got the same personality?
They're the same picture.
I don't understand. Well, I do understand. I understand appealing to a certain audience you're trying to reach and shit.
That is it.
God damn, y'all horny all the time? That's it? Y'all not good at nothing? Nothing? Your whole existence is... Whole existence?
Oh, that's no bar!
Y'all whole appeal be...
I do want to say though, do you know why Drizzy right now is like mad just generally and pissing off everybody in the VTube community? You know why he's calling everybody out? I bet it's because of the Kenji shit. I swear. I think it is. I think he just saw this and he was like, this was stupid as hell. This is insane. Let me just like wrap it up about everything. Let a man cook. Yeah.
Good girl.
Hi, my name is Oni. I'm a 5th level demon lord of darkness.
I resist the strong urge to compare his current personality to a billion other. I could compare him to so many as well. Now, he is different for the VTubing community. He is different. But as an American, I don't know.
It's hard all the time, and that's all I really have.
But he's funny. The thing is that this guy, like, what you're seeing now, I'm talking about now, by the way, what you're seeing now, not as how he is live or how he is as a person, because how he is live or as a person, he's actually a pretty creative and funny dude. Like, you could look at this and give your base opinion about it and say, like, he sounds like any American general just complaining, you know? But he's actually, I'm not going to shit on him because I think he's funny as hell. I think he's really funny guy.
Going on. I'm not that interesting, but if you turn your volume up and let me groan in your ear, I can talk about semen all day and provide you with...
Remember when we talked about me doing ASMR and just generally this is what expected by male VTuber? This is what is expected. This makes me feel pain. I genuinely don't know.
Sticky time, so I'm going to go fucking die. And it's funny as shit to me because all the motherfuckers that sound like that look like human Morgana from Persona 5. Now hold on there, shiz man. We'll go ahead and give y'all some knowledge. Little gummy sidebar. So I did me some research while Sid was editing the video and all that. Sid, say hi somewhere on the screen or whatever the fuck. I don't know.
What's up, bitches?
Now,
nice.
Don't get it twisted. It's not just these fake, sexy, flexy, kitty toe looking niggas that do that. A couple of the niggas that Iron Mouse hired to be janitors in hell and shit like that, and some of the fur babies and some more of these niggas be sounding like that, blah, 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 whatever the f. Now, it ain't nothing against your natural voice. You dig me? I get it. You rolled low when you were born, and now you sound like a rumble pack for the N64 or whatever. You can't help it. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. You sound like you smoke cigarettes, but you don't smoke cigarettes, whatever the f, right? But the ones that be faking it, cut that shit out. Cut that shit the f out. That shit don't even match your aesthetic. All right? How you corny?
It's like whenever I wake up or I'm tired, my voice naturally becomes really deep. Like naturally just becomes really, really deep. But everybody in chat always like talk about it all the time. It's really like every guy. No, I don't think so. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't think on my scale. I don't think it becomes on the scale I'm having, because I am whenever I'm genuine tired, my voice is like a billion times deeper. But everybody comments on it. And as much as I'm gonna be real, I don't like it, so I've stopped streaming whenever I'm tired. Like whenever I'm feeling tired, I just end stream. Or if I'm tired and I don't have like my voice is normal, I kind of just don't go live, because like it just feels weird, because it could give that also perception that I'm like faking it. Because I think Tulio says a lot of stupid shit. Sorry, Tulio, but it's true. Tulio comments on like I like faked it one time, but in the end of that, I'm just talking normally, and it's my voice is like that. I can understand how some people, whenever they force it, speaking deeply, it does sound very different and odd because you're not fit for it. And I don't know, like I don't like it.
Boring and suave.
One of these
We're
things
no,
is
we're not.
like the other.
Kill that
noise.
We're not. It's not for
not.
you, Elmer. That's not you, Elmer. And the same goes for you fake tee-hee ooh voice motherfuckers, right? If it's all for the character, cool. But you sitting there acting like that's you all the time is cap. That's cap. And I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna catch you when your voice crack. And for the ooh woo shorties that pile the voice on and do all the rest of that little girl cutesy wootsy shit that y'all be doing, do you know that 80% of the niggas watching you wanna fuck your model? You know you do softcore, lolly tease.
Let's go.
You know these little nasty, rounded, flea-ridden,
hell yeah,
unkept facial hair, neck beard, disgusting, filthy, cheese drinking.
This fucking guy.
I swear I only watch Kobayashi for the storytelling. I can't go near any public schools.
Niggas are violently punching their pelvises for hours and busting in a jar with a figurine of the little pink magical girl from Sailor Moon in it.
Jesus.
The whole time they sending you bits, they sending you buffs. And if niggas is sitting behind the screen going, cut that shit out.
Fuck me, dude.
Cut that shit out. Y'all nasty.
Now back to your regularly scheduled program.
It's gonna be mad funny if one day VTube Studio f***s up and it shows niggas what everybody
When we
looks
had
like
that,
behind
remember the situation with the dude that used a VTuber rig, and then it changed to his normal camera, and it was this dude just chilling out with a voice changer, and he pretended to be like a lolly cute girl. That was wild.
For real? Because y'all gonna go into a fucking state of panic when you find out that your favorite grumble voice looks like fucking Butthead.
Damn.
And you shouldn't go to school tomorrow because they've had enough.
I bet he made bank. He made a lot of money, I think.
That's about to happen, and y'all just about to see me in my boxers eating ice cream. And here come the people defending their Yoshis, or they Boshis, or they Mochis, or they Toshis, or Oshi. It's one of them Oshi shit. But here come y'all niggas talk about,
What are you supposed to be, asshole? I don't see you being anything special.
newsflash, my nigga. I am something special. You want to know what it is?
I do, but I don't think I can say it.
I'm black.
That's it. That
Is that special? So you're a human. This is the thing. So listen, I have a European view on everything. And I come from a multicultural where people don't give a shit about anything, how people look, just at how they behave. Now, there's always like older generation in people, and there's always like absolute morons that give a fuck about how people look. But I don't see how this is special. This does not, my view on anybody does not define because you change because of where you are or where you look. Or where you look, how you look. Blah.
Blames everything.
I mean, for him, he's special. I've talked to Americans, and I understand why. I understand there's a big cultural thing, and there's a lot of things about it that makes sense to me why this is a view that is often brought up.
That's not even special, you fucking monk.
There we the last part you didn't need to add. That's just awful.
Don't say anything crazy.
Exactly.
Or it's racist. But then again, y'all don't really care much about that anyway. Which brings...
If somebody would say that, they wouldn't give a shit about what they said. Like, they wouldn't care about it being racist or not. If you're a dumbass and you want to say something racist, you're just going to say it. You're not going to be subtle about it. You're not going to mess around the subject. You're just going to pop the hell off. And people are going to call you out for it.
Be to my next point. No? Y'all niggas is racist.
So what else is new?
This is the thing I'm a little bit interested in when it comes to, because we're talking about the Vtuber community, right? Now, I have tried to look everywhere, and like I try to look everywhere, right? I try to interact with the community and look a lot of places. And Gamma in chat presented me the video about like how it is to be be black, and then how they have seen and perceived the Vtuber community, which is really shocking. I think that just generally in an audience, in a community where you have a made up character that is created with art, that is a fictional character, that somebody in the community have a different perception about how you look in real life, I think that is beyond stupid. Like being a racist is being a complete moron. But you have transcended something even further if you think in a community, in a world where people can be anything. They can be a goddamn box. They can be a shit stain. They can be a cute lolly girl as a 6-foot man. And the way you visually look in real life has some sort of meaning or some sort of view for somebody in this community. It's so weird. Now I can understand that if you're trying to find friends, right? If you're trying to find friends within the community that are from the same place as you come from, like if I want to look for somebody that is Norwegian, you know, in the VTuber community, or like, as I understand, is America's massive, right? So if you want to look for somebody that is like, I don't know, American Chinese, I can understand that. But I just don't understand the idea of looking at somebody different in any sort of regard of how they look in, because of how they look in real life. It's beyond moronic. It's insane to me.
But why?
Are you telling? Okay, I'm not reading that.
It's crazy. The fact that some of y'all have actively decided to use lighter skinned models to avoid getting racist comments is crazy to me. And I get it. You got to do what you got to do to get your bag and be comfortable, I guess. But the fact that y'all got to do that to be comfortable is madness. Couldn't be me, though. Suck my dick. My melanin is
I agree.
I was distracted by that fine motherfucker right there.
But on some dead shit, though, I wish more of y'all would embrace your actual culture, because why the fuck y'all get V2 models and all of a sudden y'all niggas is Japanese?
Well, you got me. By all accounts, it doesn't make sense.
Niggas get a couple $100 for a V2 model that look like some third-party character from a shonen or some nigga from Genshin Impact, and all of a sudden they name is Scrimblow Uchiha. Cut that shit out. But again, I know why. A lot of these niggas is racist, and no one does a thing about it, which brings me to my next point, Scrimblow Uchiha.
I think people should be more vocal about it. I think whenever they see something like this, they just call it out. Call that shit out right away. Block that bitch, move on. Call it out. Because this is like, if more people are gonna brush that around the rug and ignore whenever people behave like that, it's just bad. People are vocal about it. People should support the ones that are more vocal about it than more. I hate people making posts to create hate trains. I hate it. I hate the V-tweeters. I hate them all. I don't like it. If you sit there on Twitter to argue and create controversies and look for something to seek out from some people, some small things to make a controversy or argue with them to just because of the spite or how you feel or just want to try to get clickbait or get clicks or views, I fuck you. Hate you. I don't like you. And whatever I think doesn't matter to you probably, but I just don't like them. But if you see somebody acting up in a comment, if you see somebody posting something like this, if you see them acting like this in any sort of regard, you should reply to them. You should present it. You should talk about it more, because this is tiresome. It is tiresome. And the more you keep on letting people, like allowing people to present these things and just behave like a fucking Neanderthal, you are just going to allow them to have the open room to act like this more, because it feels more accepted. Because you with a different view are not responding to them with negativity. The people that have their view is responding with positivity. They're getting likes. Call Yuki. The fact that we even talk about Yuki still and Yuki's still up there is insane. That guy was there's compilations of him being racist toward white people or whatever white people is. People that look white. I bet he looked white as well. But point B is that if he is openly racist toward people that with white skin color, what do you think he says about people that are brown, black, or anything else offline? What do you think he is offline? He's probably a goddamn animal. And that's the thing, that the people that just brush it off, just put it under the rug and ignore it, is insane to me. Now, I know some Americans that don't have a brain cell think that you cannot be racist toward people with white skin color, because there's a lot of like racial and a lot of cultural problems in America. And I can understand that. And I can understand some of the arguments set. But like the thing is that you can't. The definition of racism is what you got to look at. If you're somewhat putting somebody in a view and you see them and they look like this, and you think to them as a lower human being because they look like this, you're a racist. That's your problem. Point B, I know I'm dragging it out, but point B is that I think this shit is the most moronic idiocy in the finest way ever, because this community, you can be what the fuck you want to be, but people are somewhat how racist in the community. What the? I don't get it.
Selective outrage. Why y'all be so
Anyways,
selective with y'all anger? Y'all be so quick to hop on somebody's shaboing and try to cancel them for something light, but when your favorite does some...
This is the shit. Cancel. Cancel your motherfucking ass. Stop canceling. Stop with these hate train, bait, hit, witch hunts, posts. They're not doing anything. You're just trying to engagement farm. It's like I look at it. I look at this and all I see is people engagement farm. That's what they do. People are not really taking it to their own hand to be like telling them like, you're being weird as hell, and move on and block him. If you wanna make people aware, you can do it in so many other ways. If you're engagement farming, Brun, what are you doing? You are giving them kind of what they want. Now, you might not give the specific creator what they want, but you're giving fuel to the people that are actually within that scope. You're making them want to do that more.
Y'all
want to start blocking people, start talking about it more, start writing in their comment, just move on. Get them away from the whole shit. Stop baiting and supporting stop putting them on a stage.
Ignore it because y'all dusty. Nick made fun of that one VTuber that was moving like a SpongeBob ice cream at the concert and the fucking world ended. But your favorite VTuber calls me a cotton picking, 360 dunking, fried chicken
Who said that?
Oprah watching, finger licking monkey, and it's ha ha he he, and y'all want to sweep it under the rug.
First of all, like, okay,
and I don't get it. Y'all make all these anti-black jokes. That what was it? The one musty shorty that made the George Floyd joke talking about.
You're all breathtaking.
No, I can agree this was bad.
Chat, that was an epic.
But I will be real with you. So, I will be real with you. I think that people don't know what dark jokes are anymore. There's a difference between making a dark joke and being absolutely a racist online. And I think for Fillian's sake, I watched Fillian for a bit. I've known Fillian for a while. She just likes dark jokes. And I get it. The internet doesn't understand anymore what dark joke is because it's often on the edge. But I don't think this scenario here. Now, you might disagree. And if you disagree, that's fine. But I personally I think this is bad because I don't think. So I just want to say this. Whenever I go live myself, I don't come live to ruin somebody's day. I go live to make somebody happy and I try to entertain, right? So I stay away from things like this. I don't want to say anything like this. Like, even if I like saying jokes like this, I would stay away from it because I feel like then I could sort of like go against what I want to do. So I think saying this in a stream is completely out of the pocket. It's out of the pocket. But I think what she just said here has no racist intent. It is a dark joke. It's a joke about somebody choking.
Quote from George Floyd.
You're breathtaking. Stop breathing.
Hope you shit yourself in front of the love of your life. To take a picture, leave, and you post the picture and the remainder of your life you're known for the freaky okay.
And what was the other one? The other dusty.
And she apologized immediately after because she proceeded to that her humor was a bit much. Yeah, she did. She owned up to it. It was good. But I do want to say one thing. And this is nothing. So, little bit inside info. Before, like after this clip, Fillian said, I think it was Fillian in private said something really bad that could be looked as racist. And she didn't want to kind of talk to the group and apologize private. She wanted to discuss it live to farm content. And I do think Fillian in some way thought around that time about just producing content. And there's many scenarios where you can see some streamers do these mistakes where they might say something out of pocket, but their intent is not that as bad as it seems. Because often, like in the end of the day, a lot of many of these scenarios, often people might behave in a certain way and maybe behave differently because they're all human in the end of the day and they might say something wrong. But I think the most important thing is that whenever you do act wrong, whenever you do something wrong, you should apologize. The worst people, though, are the ones that get the apology and then they ask for more. They always are starving for more. So listen, let's say a streamer says like something racist or they say something dark and they apologize for it instantly. There are a lot of people out there that will never accept that apology. And I think that is bad. If they genuinely apologize and say out like they mean it, blah, 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 depending on the scale, of course. I see so many scenarios where there are a bunch of people that are asking for more and more. And I'm thinking to myself, what more do you want? What do you want? Because in reality, these people are just starving for getting the attention, the likes, And their end scenario is them completely quitting doing content or being online. For me, I don't want apology. I want to see how they act after. That's the thing. That is, I want to see an apology, and I want them to be like improve further on. Because the thing is that if you apologize every time you say something wrong, like what the, who gives a shit? You got to learn from your mistake. And again, we're humans. Everybody's human. Everybody needs to learn. Everybody has to fail. And then they learn. And when you're live for multiple hours, you might say something fucked up. It might slip up. You might make a dark joke. Sister Fista, thank you so much. What a name. Thank you for the fat prime sub. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Shorty, the one I was talking about, fucking...
Yo, what's up? Thanks for giving me the chicken last night, brother.
Y'all cannot tell me that y'all don't know what y'all be doing. Y'all can't. Y'all literally can't. The jokes are too specific. And y'all know what y'all doing, and y'all getting away with it because y'all little...
And that clip, that girl said that you sound like you listen to that kind of music. And you know what she meant? She meant that it sound like you listen to rap music. And I don't know what the fuck that means. Do I sound like I listen to rap music? Because I've listened, rap has been my favorite genre since I was like 8 years old. My rap list is massive. I don't think that I sound like what, dude, you know what this is? She's trying to say that they sound like they are African American. They're talking in a American slang way. And that is disgusting behavior. When you see those moments, that is unhinged. That is racist. Now that you can look at as racism. Because you don't say that shit, man. That's weird. People should call that shit out more. And that is another scenario that's just brushed under the rug and people ignore it. Why? Do you not want the community to be like, kind of like just in a positive light and inviting for everybody and just like trying to build each other up? Because that's how I view the VTuber community. I view it as a place where people are just, you know, they're just vibing, they have their interests, and they're very supportive and kind community. Because that's how I viewed the VTubing community in a long time. I hate people. I hate just dumbasses.
Don't hold y'all accountable for y'all bullshit, and this shit sickening. Y'all whack, y'all not funny, y'all dusty, y'all musty, and y'all pH balance is off. I don't want to hear.
Mind you, I'm black, and I've been told nonstop by black people that I sound white. So that is a racist black guy. Again, like everybody can be a racist. That is off. Like what is that?
Nothing about it.
Now that might also be an American thing. I don't know. I'm a snow monkey Norway. I don't fucking know how people behave. My view of America and how the cultural issues and everything I know has been told by me by multiple different Americans. You know? Sorry, by the way, if you don't understand the snow monkey, I always called myself a snow monkey because I like I'm from Norway. I'm hot as hell and I'm stupid. That's pretty much it. There's nothing more to it. I apologize. That might have been completely out of the pocket for the discussion we have right now. And I can understand. I apologize. I'm talking about myself.
Favorite VTuber says something racist and y'all immediately start dicking and talking about some, we forgive you, my favorite Oshi, and all the people.
Blood is so far north, you think 20 Celsius are hot? I'm burning.
That's saying that they forgive you.
No,
hey,
I'm not gonna
the
look
people
at that
that got offended. What? I don't get it. Y'all forgiving them for me? I don't forgive you.
Thank you. Thank you, Anna.
We forgive you. We understand. You're just learning. You're Canadian. It's okay.
No. I think that if she apologized, you can kind of say that you forgive them, but they have to learn. But that kind of behavior seemed like that's something they've grown up with. No? It is like, who says that? Like, that wasn't a slip up. That was like seriously just being a racist for a couple minutes, right? That's not something you gotta, I don't know, you can't switch around in 3 seconds. That's something you gotta like really learn about. She apologized, but Niji fanbase told people to shut the... Dude, why is Niji's fanbase like this?
Canadian?
Canadian. Yeah, if you're from Canada, that's a different case. I can understand if you're European or you're Asian or African and you make such a joke because maybe you have like a community and they behave like this and talk about these things. Because there's a lot of jokes like there's a lot of like things I've heard in a multicultural environment that people say and they just brush it off as a joke. They don't care about it. Nobody gives a shit about it. And I'm talking about multicultural. And if I say that on the internet, if I say that to anyone on the internet, a lot of people would say that that's racist, right? So I can understand that if you are in a community where this is like completely common and normal to say, I'm not saying this scenario, but just generally, and you kind of learn and you change and you behave differently, that's fine. But man, this was bad. Canadian?
They don't got black people in Canada.
I'm half white and half offended. What the fuck is this picture?
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, bro.
What the
Get
fuck?
the shit boing out of your mouth. You're stupid. You're stupid, you're dumb. Your favorite knows what they were doing. You're a bozo. Shut your mouth. And the reason why this shit's able to keep on happening is because y'all don't check them for their bullshit. Hold these niggas accountable, start fucking their bread up, and guess what? They're gonna apologize.
You're also a former minor. Yeah, keep that in mind.
Their mouths.
Whenever somebody talks to you, remember you're a former minor, Drix.
Niggas gonna get the fuck out. Preferably the second one. You feel what I'm saying? But you know, it's understandable as to why y'all won't do that because y'all don't like black people. Who would have guessed y'all don't like black people? Y'all niggas the fuck.
I do wonder, like, how many people, like, is this something often seen? Because again, I've never seen that myself. I've only been told about these things, like in the Vtuber community. Because I don't know, like, I think this is just tragic.
Bozos, and your favorite lolly VTuber is actually a 38-year-old neckbeard that breathes like a fucking bulldog, and their model won't fuck you back no matter how hard you hump your body pillow. Go find something else to do and get a job.
Sorry if the video was loud. Keep doing it into Snowy Man. No, I'm gonna give my takes, but I'm not like I don't want to indulge in this kind of shit ever. Like, I don't want to deal with this. I will call out people if they're being like an idiot. Of course I will. Like, why would I? Like, I think that if you stay silent on these things, like, I mean, I'm not gonna sit there and engagement bait. But like, if I know somebody and they're being an idiot, I'm gonna tell them, like, dude, what the hell is wrong with you?
Also, stop using your mental illness as a crutch to band-aid the boo-boo of your own bullshit and get people to stop giving you the backlash you deserve for being a fucking moron. That's not how that shit works.
I haven't gotten that message yet. Our messages are
calling the god of poultry.
It's all about WoW and Soda being bad at League.
But it's a symptom of my undiagnosed CDBS.
Damn.
What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude.
Classic.
You know, it gotta be undiagnosed because a lot of these losers don't really have nothing. They just playing doctor on themselves because they're uninteresting and need something to talk about and put the blame on. But Shizzy, but Shizman, but Pinkman, what's CDBS? Well, CDBS is clout deprived bozo syndrome. It's like y'all wake up every day and your brain is automatically set to suck it back.
Sounds good to me.
And mind you, a 2D Rigo called out this year for denying client because her model is black. I don't. That's weird. Why would you do that? Why? I can understand beshading if you're gonna make the model and do the art, but rigging, what?
Be the most socially inept cornball ever.
Please don't tweet longer me or you'll be being insensitive to my ailment.
Jesus
Fuck your ailment.
Christ.
Fuck your CDBS. You don't got nothing. You're an idiot. Stop using it for a crutch, you bozo. Go eat glass. And what's the?
If somebody ever twit longers me, you're not gonna see more than a sentence, or maybe be completely ignored. It's like, I feel like I don't want to sit there and play around this stupid game where you're playing around engagement farming. You have a problem, you talk about it, man. Fix it. Stop engaging other people that just want to, and have fun. They don't want to deal with they don't want to deal with racists or deal with like people that want to just spread hate or farm hate. There's a lot of out there that just want to, they have a long day. They come home and they just want to be entertained and have fun.
And what's the other excuse that niggas be using now? What's the new favorite? I had a long day of work and I wasn't thinking, so I just said fuck black people.
There's no way that happened. There's no way that happened. Jesus.
Out of here. You didn't take her model because she's black. You not tired, you racist. Like, I get it. Y'all niggas is fans and shit. I understand. But y'all niggas is doing way more harm than good when you don't hold these motherfuckers accountable for they shit. Y'all got these little dusty butt bitches and weird niggas thinking shit is okay because they ain't never been slapped. Y'all be allowing these niggas to grow, but not allowing these niggas to grow. You get what I'm saying? Even though they're like 35 and for some reason don't know how to act. Y'all niggas is like 35. Why the fuck y'all niggas don't know how to not be racist? This shit is ridiculous.
I can understand it if you're like under 20 or like if you're under 18 and you're a kid and you behave like that. I can get it because you're a stupid kid, right? If you're like 25 and you're racist, I mean, like, you're a grown adult, man. You're just stupid.
And you know what? I think the fact that y'all ain't honest with them is the reason why a lot of these motherfuckers make trash music. Because y'all don't ever tell them what they can improve on or when some shit's trash.
True.
Shut the fuck up. I'm not gonna lie though. That's not my problem. I rap better than y'all niggas. Y'all niggas be putting out trash out of here. Y'all niggas is garbage.
I'ma make your soul dismiss you when something that I throw over my shoulder hit you. That I keep it top spinning like Yoshi Mitsu.
Damn. And speaking of art and crafts and shit. VTuber artists, why y'all niggas so scared of melanin? Why y'all niggas don't make assets in different shades? Y'all don't think melanin exists? I'm right here.
See? You see? Oh, you don't see it?
Right there! Y'all out here being real exclusive. My black ass can't use none of these little goofy assets that y'all be cooking up because all of them are for white skin. Y'all
I mean, the thing is that, so the problem with this argument is that a lot of people don't know how to do darker skin shading. And also some people make like small assets and move on to the market that is most common. Like if you look at most assets, they're more for like girls. There's more like small girls or women, like white women. That's all you find of assets. You don't find anything for dudes. You don't find anything for like darker skins. It's just how I think it's just more about it being faster and easier. And also there's a bigger market to sell for. These things are usually not, they kind of just trying to sell as much as they can because they think about this in the scale of time investments. And you can think about it as a time investment, and you can also think about it, they might not also just not be able to do the shading in a way that they are comfortable with, that they like.
Y'all afraid of chocolate or caramel?
Like how many assets have I used on my, as a VTuber? I've been a VTuber like actively for like 4 months now, like super active for 4 months. The first asset I actually enabled in VTube Studio was something, was an audience, someone in my audience made an art piece. And because they made so many art pieces, they asked if they could attach this to me just for a funny clip. And I did that. That's the first time I added an asset. So I don't know, like, I don't think dudes use that many assets just generally.
I pick one of these assets up and try to use them and it look like I got the Michael Jackson DLC. Get that shit together. Y'all looking kinda racismo. Kinda racismo.
And I do want to call it a little bit out, is that if you're trying to look for something to be always racist, I think you're a part of the problem. Now, it might be of you because you have had dealt with a lot of fucking dumbasses, and then it just converges everything you see into being racist because you see so many people acting like a Neanderthal, and it's just like, it just transforms and make you skeptical about everything you do and everything you see. And so I can understand that in a sort of regard, but I think it's really cringe whenever people are trying to find problems where they're not on problems. You know what I mean? Where there is like somebody says something and they're trying to seek out, oh, this is homophobic. Oh, this is racist. Oh, this is segregating. Oh, this is blah, blah, blah. Like, shut the hell up. Please stop. people just want to have a conversation and not think about all of these things.
Looking like y'all cross the street. If you see my little pink is bipping and bopping up and down the block. Oh, melanin.
Do y'all understand what I mean?
Brown before. Cross the street. Cross the street, Scrimblow. He's coming.
There's a fine line between being obnoxious and calling people out. Exactly. And I'm talking about the obnoxious part. If you're calling someone out, go the hell ahead. Good. Call someone out.
Now hold on, shiz man. Little gummy sidebar, baby.
Wow.
Yeah. Now hear me out. Listen, viewers. Just because you see two people hanging out together all the time doesn't mean that they fucking. Just because people get drawn together a couple of times doesn't mean that they fucking. Y'all will see a picture of two people's OCs having lunch and assume somebody getting they p pounded to pulp.
Oh, they fucking.
Oh, they fuck!
We just at Red Lobster. I'm not worried about her cakes. I'm worried about these cheddar biscuits. Stop forcing relationships that ain't there. It makes
shippers in all streaming communities are cringe as fuck. Shipping culture is awful. Like, it's awful. It's so bad. It's so cringe. Nobody want to deal with it. It makes it really weird between also streamers and friends. Because, like, imagine if you're homie, you're just homies and chilling, and then you have, like, a bunch of people trying to ship you together to date. Like, I don't know about you. That's kind of weird. That's kind of weird.
Awkward. However, streamers, you can't get mad that people assume that you're fucking whoever you in these little fucky wucky fan arts with when they're provocative and intimate. Y'all are fucking in the art. Y'all paid to be fucking in the art. They're gonna think that y'all are fucking. Stop
Alabama,
playing
baby.
stupid, you dumb bitch. The pictures are based in romance. They're gonna think that y'all are romantic. Stop playing stupid, you dumb bitch. You know what it is. You know what it looks like, and you know what you're doing. And you playing stupid only proves that you're dumber than I already thought you were.
Say the line.
You stupid, dumb, idiot bitch.
Yeah!
Bye.
What a
Now
nice
back
art
to your
piece.
regularly scheduled program.
Like I said, do better. It's okay to support, but it's also okay to critique, and it's also okay to check niggas on they bullshit. All y'all niggas blindly supporting everything is why most of these motherfuckers are trash and they're not improving, and y'all niggas is settling for mid content. Y'all niggas is eating dookie by choice. But also, and I'm gonna be the one to say it, cause a lot of these motherfuckers too pussy to say it, y'all gotta get y'all parasocial relationships in check.
It's my life.
Nah.
That's so very, very sad.
We not cool.
I mean,
like
nah.
that. Stop DMing me and acting like I'm supposed to come to your quinceañera or whatever the fuck because you've been subscribed for 2 months. That's not how that works. We not cool. Don't try to wrap yourself up in and deep dive into niggas' personal lives and try to make yourself a part of it because you spend hours on end sitting at your computer covered in Cheez-Its watching your favorite whatever the Vtuber do whatever the fuck it is that they do. We not cool like that. I didn't go to school with you. Do not call me by my government name. Do not hit my friends up and try to shimmy into the friend group by proxy. Niggas do not know you. Be honest, all right? If we business collabing, cool. That's fine. We not besties. Hold on there, shiz man. Y'all be wildin' with these big ass collabs that y'all be doing since we on the topic of collabs. And I'm gonna need y'all to start moderating them shits better be. It be like 700 more.
I remember this. I've seen some Lethal Company collabs where there's like 20 Vtubers. Like, what kind of collab is this? This is, how does the audience view this? And how is this like a benefit? Like, why would you do a collab like that? I can't watch those? How can you watch it? Dude, I remember when I played VR chat and I went to listen, I used to talk a lot when I played VR chat. I still talk, I yap a lot. But have you ever gone into a lobby with people or a Discord call with 20 streamers or 50 streamers? That's a headache. This is a headache. This is not content. This is awful.
One Discord call playing Crab Game or Fall Guys and you can't hear shit
exactly
anybody is saying. All you hear is
everybody wants their moment to speak, but there's like 20 other people that are talking at the same time. So it's just like, it's not funny. It's not interesting. It's awful. Also, the point of a collab is usually like to make it's usually to make good content. So you're failing on that. It's also to like make new, like talk about things that might be the make the association between you more like better, and you can't really talk to anyone when there's like 20 other people yapping, so you're losing that. And just generally, it's also to like combine, like sort of like show each other like each community, and like sort of create like a community clash there. And if you have like 20 different communities, you're not doing anything. This only works, this doesn't work ever. This doesn't work ever, but it's only done by people with 1 to 20 viewers or 1 to 30 viewers. It's never done by someone with 200 viewers. There's never been I've never seen a scenario with VTuber with 200 viewers, 200 to 1,000 viewer doing a collab with like 20 other people. Because why would they do that?
That shit is overstimulating and ridiculous. There's literally no fucking way y'all are actually managing y'all conversations and enjoying each other's company in the midst of all of that colorful ooh woo ara ara tee hee gang violence. I need y'all to get it together, okay? Please, I'm begging you, please get it together.
Now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Stop conjuring up some friendship that ain't there for the sake of cool points. Talking about some, oh my God, I love him. I love. No, no, you don't. No, the you don't. You ain't never over there. I don't see you. They don't see you. I don't know what the you talking about. Where this I love you came from. No, the you don't. Cut that shit the fuck out. Go outside. Hug a tree. Get a job. Now, hold on a minute there, Shizman. And this one is a doozy. Viewers, stop using your streamer as a fucking therapist unless
I ban you if you use me as a therapist.
They have explicitly opened the door for you to do so.
Exactly.
I'm not trying to be in the middle of playing Banjo-Kazooie for the 9 millionth time.
I'm gonna just say it right now. If the people that come into a chat and they're spending like, oh, this is so bad, blah, blah, blah. Listen to all of these problems, and they list like a billion problems, and they sort of like ruin the entire vibe of a stream. And a streamer has to be in this mindset of very energetic, happy, positive. And when somebody's like trying to be negative or be sad, it's not about sending hate comments. It's like whenever they're being sad, it kind of creates a brain clash, because the streamer is trying to be positive in their brain and active and super happy. And then somebody in the chat room is talking about all their problems. It crashes their brain. You malfunction. Never do that, because there's like a bunch of other people watching trying to enjoy and have fun. It just ruins the whole thing.
I don't know what the to do on stream, and then see, hey everybody, I don't know what the energy is at the moment, but my dog, my aunt, my uncle, my fish, my second grade teacher, and my favorite McDonald's cashier all died in the Shibuya incident, and I hate my mom.
Trauma dumping is cringe.
I hate my dad. I got no bitches. My pelvis hurts.
I think the last thing somebody came in and said, I got no friends, I don't know what to do. Something sad happened to my mom, and I was like, oh God, go do something else. Why are you trauma dumping here?
I understand feeling.
We're sitting here talking about fucking butts. What are you talking about?
And needing someone to talk to and not knowing what to do. But nigga and or shorty, I am not your therapist. I'm collecting jiggies and trying to stop my sister from getting all her beauty taken by some green ugly shorty who's trying to become a bad bitch. And I might let her become a bad bitch, because that bad, you know what I'm saying? But back to what I was saying. If you say you're having a bad day and the streamer says, well, what's wrong? I'm here for you. Then sure, the door is open. Bust that shit wide the fuck open, you dig me? And in some cases, PM them, you know? Some people cool with that shit. But unless that door is open, and you know that door is open, stop trying to get me to Dr. Phil, Dr. Miami, Dr. Mario.
I think that also a lot of streamers will cause more damage than like good, because they're not like a professional in this field. And if somebody opens up and talks about the problem and the streamer doesn't really know how to respond or brushes it off in some way, that might also do like a little bit more damage. So it's just better to not just talk to a professional.
Dr. Pimpa Popple, one of them doctor niggas. We are not obligated to come to the rescue. I'm just here to scratch my balls and play video games. However, though, Streamers, and I want y'all niggas to listen very, very closely. Just because you ain't in the therapy vibe or mood, or genuinely ain't interested in the well-being of a nigga that clearly ain't doing the right, that's no reason to be a dick about it. If a motherfucker hits you up privately, clearly in distress, about their Shibuya incident or some shit, screenshotting it and posting it on your socials to say, I'm not your...
This is what I mean. This is one of them that I mean.
Do that.
This is awful. I hate, oh God. I just hate people that are like, I don't know, like people that engagement farm. I think I just don't like Twitter.
That's not the way. You're fucking.
This is awful,
you're
dude.
Exploiting this person's whatever the fuck is bothering them for potential other bozos to chime in and say, yeah, fuck that.
You know what you can do? You can either respond or you can not respond. That's what you do.
Guy, it's fuck you.
If somebody DMs you something, you're not entitled to respond. You're not entitled to give a public response about the whole idea. Ignore it or respond. That's up to you.
They reached out to you because they're going through it. You posting a motherfucker saying they want to jump off of their roof because they don't know how to handle life anymore for social media points from other lames is just that. It's fucking lame, and you should be ashamed of yourself, you fucking pussy. I'll punch you in your mouth. You jump off the roof.
Also, I don't respond to my DMs ever, Nelly. Just FYI.
Only if it's not too high, though. You know what I'm saying? So you don't die. You like break an ankle or something. Not die. I don't want y'all to die. I just want y'all to suffer. Because y'all suck as people. And y'all are barely people. Okay? That's it. Get the fuck out of my face. I don't want to be gummy no more. I miss my fingers.
Now back to your regularly scheduled program.
And stop running the comparisons and talking about whatever the next nigga got going on in someone else's shit. I get repping your set or whatever the fuck, but I don't care. Just because Hitsugaya Curry _ENVT or whatever the fuck is playing the fucking fruit game or something. Doesn't
did
mean
I watch him?
Or that I don't want to hear about it. Get the dick out of your mouth. Stop shaboying. We not besties. Cut that shit out. Bitch. Now, I'm all for the animal VTubers and shit like that. A lot of y'all got some fire and shit like that. I'm all for it.
Am I gonna get roasted?
But, why are you, a balding 38-year-old male that works at Shell, that smokes 2 packs of Camel Crushers every 15 minutes, DMing me that you're massaging your scales because you're a lizard
What?
princess? Talk to me normal or get out of my DMs, Dale.
Oh, so they're role-playing being... Oh, okay. I don't know about that.
I don't want to hear it.
That
I
ain't me,
understand
man.
being in character.
I'm not DMing people and saying I'm owling to the moon while I'm looking for my... While I'm being an alpha with my pact. Brother, no.
Being in
Hell
character
no.
all the time, nigga? Don't DM me saying, hey, Shizzy, what's up? Nothing chilling you? I'm just eating some kibble and brushing my tail. Bark, 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 bark. No.
Bro, he has had
You're
interesting
39,
scenarios, huh?
You work at Target. You don't have a tail paw. And why are there so many cats?
Trust me on this one. You don't want to know.
I don't really mind the cats because some of y'all actually pretty fire and shit like that. But goddamn, there's like 50 million of y'all niggas. Like, let me see another animal like a fucking coaca or an iguana or fucking an amoeba. Some of y'all need to stay the fuck off of Twitter. Not everything needs a fucking twit longer. I understand if you've actually been hurt by someone or someone is clearly a horrible person and needs to get packed the fuck up because they did some unforgivable shit. Cool. However, hopping on Twitter or whatever the fuck to bitch about some minuscule shit like a person saying they don't like your design is pussy behavior. And it needs to stop. It needs to stop.
How about you just ignore it? If somebody says some shit to you, move on. Ignore it. Block him. I don't know. Mute him. Move on. You don't need to... if you're gonna be a VTuber or you're gonna be a streamer or a YouTuber, or if you're gonna have some form of social presence, you're gonna have a lot of dipshit out there. You're gonna be saying a lot of bad things about you. So if one of those comments are gonna trigger you or make you mad, I think it's maybe best to not do this at all, because then you're gonna just deal with a lot of mental issues in the end of it if you cannot overcome it, because you are gonna get bombarded with this. And this will not be good for you in that case, because there's a lot of it. There's a lot of it.
How may I help you?
Okay, breathe. My name is Snow Angel Kun-chan, and
I just...
Dude, he's fucking around so much.
He said he doesn't like my wings, and honestly, it just hurt me so deeply because I love my wings. They bring me comfort, and him saying he didn't even like it, even though it's his opinion, just really breaks
But
my heart.
why?
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You're not getting no pity points around here. That shit is corny. Y'all grown as late 20s, mid 30s, some of y'all. Seeking to be coddled. Go vent to your cat or some shit. It's not that deep. You on the internet. Someone's always gonna have something to say. If you truly ain't trying to be bothered, press the block button and keep it moving, nigga. Or get the fuck off the internet. Fuck your wings. How about that? Fuck your fucking wings. Fuck your fucking wings. Fuck
I don't even know what he's saying. Oh, fuck you. Oh.
Also, you little Crash Bandicoot built all torso, no legs, colored hair, face.
Damn! Remind me to never piss off this guy because he can fucking ram it like crazy. He doesn't stop.
Need to stop jumping into situations you actually don't give a fuck about for the sake of social media interactions and follows, because on a regular basis, no one really gives a fuck about what you talking about.
Shut up.
They just like drama. I'd be fake mad at the world too if I looked like I was breaking boxes to get mangoes and shit.
Nice.
Crash Bandicoot. Most of y'all quick to hop on a wave of negativity to farm points and put yourself on a moral high ground you don't even belong on because you really don't give a fuck. You're just boring and you got nothing else to talk about, so you quick to talk about what another motherfucker got going on, even though if it's of no relevance to you. I get calling out racism and I get calling out people being, you know, yucky poo poo with the kids and all the rest of that dumb and and scamming whatever the fuck. Cool, I get that. But bitch, every situation you gotta chime in for every situation. Be honest.
It's crazy how people think blocking people is the worst thing. It's for your peace. You don't need to give them time, or they are gross or bad people. You don't need to. That's the thing. Like, they want to take your time and they want to have a reaction. They want a reaction. If you just block them and moving on, that might be something that they feel rewarded about. But in your mind, all you should think about is that I don't give a fuck and I don't want to see this shit. Bye.
With yourself. You don't care as much as you act like you do to be sounding the war horns every day. You're just a cornball and you got nothing else going on. Stop being a cornball, you fucking bum. So if by the end of this, y'all think that I'm a bully because the shoe fits, here's 4 things that you can do. 1, suck my dick.
Nice.
I am bullying. Y'all suck as people. 2, find a better pair of shoes to wear since the one I showed you fits so well and you clearly can't handle the smell of your own shit. 3, stop being pussy. 4, make better music. Y'all suck. I rap better than y'all. And you know what? Here's a bonus. 5, do better as people. I actually do fuck with some of y'all though, but the rest of y'all weird until proven otherwise. Suck my d. And I know y'all about to call me some craziness in the comments or on Twitter and call me a monkey and a nigga and a bunch of this crazy shit. Do what you gotta do. I'm not pussy. Come.
Do not come.
Do not
come.
Bitch.
No.
Now get the fuck out of my office. I gotta go back to being adorable. Bye.
I hate Nick. I hate him. I hate him.
Stop being phobic. Stop being homophobic. Stop being transphobic. Stop being whatever the phobic. You're a fucking loser. I don't give a fuck if it's privately. I don't give a fuck if it's publicly. That shit is wrong. Cut that shit out. You pussy. Lastly, cause this shit just happened. Y'all niggas need to stop playing with people's lives for fun. Y'all bugging the fuck out. Just the other day, Shorty got packed up for doxxing Monkey Boy because of whatever the fuck. Y'all don't understand that there are consequences for shit like that. You fucking around and digging up personal info on people for the sake of trying to harass them is weird, obsessive, and people legit die over shit like that. And it be over some dumb shit like envy. Y'all are willing to jump out the fucking window and figure out a nigga's real name and expose pictures and shit of someone who doesn't want their identity out there like that.
That's weird as
you're
fuck.
a dick eater and a hater. Pero por qué? Just get your bag up and get your head out your ass, nigga. Shit be like, yo, is that Hector? Yo, that's Hector. Yo, I fucking hate Hector. Look at him with his fucking pants. His fucking pants. I fucking hate his fucking pants. Aren't those the same pants that you got in your cart at home? That doesn't matter.
I'm too busy enjoying life to be worried about someone else's business like that. I agree, same.
He have them. He must.
But it won't really stop me from calling out anybody. Like, if somebody behaves bad, I will always respond to it. I'll always do that, but I don't give a fuck about people. Like generally, whenever they're being just mean online, because they don't matter. They don't matter. They're not like somebody you know, somebody you genuinely care about their opinion. It's just like if somebody's being rude out there, just being rude.
Has to be an abuser. I'm going to swat his little sister's kindergarten class. Because, you know, these niggas actually don't understand the weight that comes with the word abuser. So they just throw it around because it's a buzzword and it'll, you know, make people go rabble, 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 rabble.
People have become really inhumane on the internet. Like, they don't realize that there are humans behind the screen. So they will go all wild and go feral for no reason at all. Just because of a disagreement. They might start doxing. They might post a lot of things. Harassing. Straight up doing insane things. Because they don't socially interact enough. They're not out enough to realize. They've not been around people enough to realize themselves that what they're doing is wrong. People have lost empathy. They've lost so many things. It's nuts.
That shit is whack. That shit fucking whack. And for the niggas that be cool with people that do that, you're a bozo. And you need to stand on it. Don't run around spreading bullshit about a nigga and chilling in private wishing for a nigga downfall. But when the foundation of your bullshit starts to crumble, you want to hop on a nigga dick and send fake love because it's of benefit to your own personal agenda while you abandon everyone you were running around with talking shit to begin with. That's whack. You couldn't even stand with the people that you was talking shit with. So not only are you a fucking rat because you didn't stand on your shit, you're a fucking snake because you immediately turned your back on your hate group. And you're not like one of the cool snakes like mine and shit. You're like one of them little dookie ass snakes that Orochimaru be throwing out and shit. You're a fodder snake. And that's corny. You got no integrity. You don't even know who you are when you look at yourself in the fucking mirror, you fucking bozo. I hope you throw up at the sight of yourself. Also, stop writing everything off as a fucking mistake and a learning experience. You have to learn how to ride a bike. You fall off because of mistakes and then you get back on it. You learn how to cook, and sometimes you burn the food because of mistakes. This, you didn't learn to be a hater. You didn't learn to be a dick eater. Your stomach just rumbles, and you eat dick to satiate it, all right? You dig up info on niggas, and it's not by mistake. You don't accidentally do that, you
Well, what is the quote again? If you build 1,000 bridges and you suck one dick, you're not the bridge builder, you're a dick sucker. That's the whole thing. Like, I feel like the whole... If you have come to this phase, this is you. This is not a learning experience. This is you. You have gone through all beyond to accomplish this. You are just, this is the as pure as you are.
Bozo, you chose to,
exactly,
and you kept doing it. You're lame. Now choose to eat a Gatling gun full of firing at your face at high speed. F you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Also, calling it drama and is a legal issue is dismissive. There is an apology. I'll be better. Yeah, if you're like breaking the law, what, brother? You had to do a lot to break the law. It's not a mistake or a drama right there. You did something completely illegal. The whole Kenji shit is insane. He made an apology video. I kind of want to just watch this as well before I give my take.
I've had some time to think about it. And I know some of y'all are genuinely hurt by the way I talked about your favorite VTubers. Telling them that they're pieces of shit for their blatant racism and nasty behavior was unbecoming of me. Using audio and visual of someone throwing out the word nigger and laughing about it in their past life as if they wake up and they're someone else now was wrong of me, especially because they didn't address it. It's just up on the internet for anyone to see. Why address it? They're someone new now. Why address and apologize for the bullshit of the past? That's not you anymore. I have no right to bring up how shitty someone was when they're a different doodle now. They have different outlines, different racism. Maybe chat was breathtaking that day, and George Floyd was the only logical comparison.
This guy.
I mean, God forbid I bring up all the groomers that are running around with y'all, or the fact that Maury Callie Pee doesn't rap that good, and that demon dice shit that she used to do sounds like it belongs at a VTuber clan convention.
Hey, yo, Spinning started screaming that the music wasn't good enough.
The hell am I listening to?
Nasty looking. No, we don't. It's a lie. Oh my god.
Did I say what you all been thinking? But hey, there's an audience for everything, and at least her fans love her, right? So in true VTuber fashion, it was a learning experience that I'm not gonna learn from. In fact, I'm gonna run from this lesson. In true VTuber fashion, if I fucking shoot somebody, then go and change my name and appearance. I still fucking shot somebody. You don't get to run from your past. New identity doesn't delete your bullshit.
I completely agree. I mean, like, I think it's really weird when somebody digs up something someone did like 10 years ago, like when they were a kid. But like, if you're a grown adult and you've done all these, if you acted this way, I mean, come on, why are you messing around? They haven't grown shit, man. They're probably the same. They probably behave the same exact way.
Address it. And I
Some
know
try
y'all
it.
To say, but she was
That's
telling
good.
a story.
So,
I hear you. I hear you. She also knew what she was gonna say and caught a cute little laugh when she said it, because she knew she got the word off, because ha ha N-word. She's probably a nice girl, but you know you shouldn't have did that. Y'all know she shouldn't have did that. So I just want to apologize to my dick for the copious amount of low quality sucking that y'all niggas been giving it. Ha ha, y'all niggas is
bro,
mad.
for a second I thought it was actually a dick.
And your favorite Oshi is a piece of
What
shit.
the hell
all
is that?
y'all niggas is racist. Ah, except for the shorties that were speaking Korean or Japanese or whatever. That was just a little troll, because y'all know what that sounds like. I'm sorry to y'all. I'm sorry to y'all. Y'all
Yeah.
caught stray. I'm sorry. And shout out to that one nigga I said I wanted to punch in the face when I was crashing out about my last bitch. You didn't deserve that. You would have been collateral. I'm a crash out. You got that. I be wildin'. I still don't like you though. Don't get it twisted. I still don't like you.
Is it gummy worm?
Kiss, kiss, nigga.
Dad, fuck 'em up.
Racism is bad, really bad, but oh man, you decided to dox someone here, so let me pull this up.
I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably a
Stupid fucking nigga. Know your place, you filthy monkey.
I think we stopped there. What the? Oh god. Oh god. That was something. That was something, huh? That was something, definitely. I think that calling out on this shit is completely fine. I think it's good, man. I think it's good to call it out. I was expecting something differently. I was going into this expecting something differently. He went on through a lot of points that I guess that just pisses him off, but some of them, like ignoring the racist stuff, talking about the norms of VTubing, I think that a lot of it is just that, I mean, people can do whatever they want when it comes to those things. Like if they want to be an edgy boy, you go be edgy boy. You be whatever the hell you want. You want to be a cat girl, like the 20,000, the 200,000 cat girl VTuber. You go ahead, be the next cat girl. Be the 200,001 cat girl out there. You pop off. You have fun. But when it comes to all of these negative scenarios, I think that people are brushing things still too much off. I just think that these things should be called out more, but I don't want to be called out for engagement farming. If you're engagement farming, fuck you. I don't know, like you're weird. I get it. You're trying to get more eyes on you, and you don't know how to be more interesting and get more eyes on you because this is what you're doing. You can look at me and say, oh, you are not interesting as well. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what you're saying about me. I don't give a shit about what you think about me. And the same thing, they shouldn't care about what the hell I'm saying. I'm just saying that I don't like when people are just trying to engagement bait all the time. Like you do. I think is weird. I think is fucking weird. And I think that more people should just call out these things by, I mean, like replying to them, blocking them, talking more in private to solve these issues. Because if this becomes a norm and people are just like constantly berated with this sort of focus, it's just going to become more and more of an issue if it keeps on being brushed on the rug. I still don't understand how that Yuki dude is completely fine. He's in the org, he's still have fans, and people don't give a shit about it. When there's like, if I look up Yuki being racist compilation, it's the first thing I find on YouTube whenever I'm writing this, and there's like multiple videos of this. There's multiple. It's not one. There's multiple compilations of this, and you see this constantly. And why are people completely brushing this shit out of the rug? Like, this is disgusting. And I think that in the end of the day, I think that this should be the most accepting and most welcoming community, at least when it comes to like how people look in real life. Like, dude, you can be you're a VTuber, you're an anime character. Why the fuck do you give a shit about how they look in real life? Whenever somebody don't brush it off, call them out, comment on it. Comment on the replies. Comment on what they're doing. But don't fucking go there and harass them all the time. Don't try to engagement bait all the time. Just stop interacting with them. Call them out on their shit and then stop interacting and move on. Because they don't deserve the interest and the view they have. You can be trash can with tits, man. Yeah, no, right. Why would you, if you can have a trash can with tits, why would you care if how another VTuber look? Like, what? This is beyond insanity. I don't know. Like, I think some people, like, I don't know them personally, but like some people haven't seen them, that many of them either, but some people that think this way, I think you gotta, like, I don't know, like, there's something wrong with you. You gotta go and figure out like a little bit more in life, because you're really dumb. Like, I'm just gonna say, you're just really, really dumb. You gotta do something more. That's my opinion, at least. If you disagree, you're free to tell me in the comment and explain it to me and explain it. And don't be a racist toward it. Like, I think that this community itself should be more welcoming and not, which I think it was. I think it is. I think the community is great. But obviously there are a bunch of like stupid people out there, and it does suck. I just think that overall things can be done better, because it just keeps on being brought to my light, at least, of the recent times. But yeah, if you have any thoughts, feel free to share. If you like this video, please like the video itself to help the algorithm gods. If you didn't like it, I mean, you dislike it, sub to the channel if you want to see more reacts or more topics, and come by my Twitch channel if you want to talk about stuff. And yeah, peace everyone. Thank you.